Hey guys, welcome to the second day of the mostly full body workouts on the training split. This is the Hypertrophy and Muscular Endurance day, so let's just get right into it. 4 sets of 11 of overhead presses. This is standing barbell press, supersetted with 4 sets of 12 of high cable rope pulls. So I'd say real full range of motion overhead pressing is a rare sight in gyms these days. Proper overhead press will build stability in the entire shoulder girdle that'll transfer strength into many pressing movements. From what I've noticed, as I got stronger on overhead presses, my bench press went up, I got better at pull-ups, and stronger at rows as well. And when it comes to the high rope pulls, obviously hitting the front and outer deltoids with the overhead press. You want to hit something for rear delts and traps as well, so look no further. And probably a little bit overshot on the weight there, that's why there's a little bit of extraneous movement. But on the last week of the training split, you want to maximize poundages anyways. After that, we're on to a split squat variation. I hold 2 dumbbells, put my working foot on a bench just so I can get my non-working knee as low as possible without worrying about the floor stopping the range of motion. Straight sets there, 4 sets of 10, then back to more supersets, this time TRX curls and parallel bar dips. With the massive use of machines, and especially like plate-loaded machines that has been in the past, or in the previous maybe year of my training, it feels good to be able to use somewhat of a body weight dependent exercise here. Obviously, being able to manipulate your own body weight is something that's very transferable to real world strength. But mainly what this superset is for is just for good old fashioned muscle size. Because a barbell curl is something that I've had in previous training plans or training blocks for several blocks in a row. It's just something I wanted to switch up just for biceps, just try to maximize obviously the cross-sectional fiber size. And then parallel bar dips, my bread and butter. Hasn't been in too many consecutive training blocks to max out on poundages, so keep it in there. The next superset is a dumbbell deadlift, and then supersetting that with a single leg seated calf raise. Spinal erectors and calves are something you can't ignore if you want to build an overall impressive physique. Obviously, with the dumbbell deadlift, it's a heavy load-bearing movement, and we've got the rep range opened up to 3 sets of 15 for each exercise. And that's just to sort of prioritize muscular endurance, because that's obviously going to help not only with performance at higher rep ranges in the gym with poundages, but also will aid in fat loss. And this is because more time under tension, and thus more actual caloric expenditure directly from activity. But also, when it comes to a movement such as dumbbell deadlifts, there is a huge cardiovascular component as well. That is ideally, if you're challenging yourself, being progressed as well. And the thought behind the single leg calf raises after the dumbbell deadlifts is obviously they're pre-exhausted from the dumbbell deadlifts if you're doing them correctly. But also there's no way you could get 2 super heavy load bearing movements one after another in a superset, especially this deep into a workout. So obviously a very low load bearing movement. I mean, working with 30 pounds here on the top working set, and something that you can focus on without your cardiovascular endurance limiting you. After that, it was just a superset for abs. So we're doing incline 3-way sit-ups, and it's a very slight incline. Really all I'm trying to do here is target the upper abdominals. And then I just supersetted with lying leg raises, again, to primarily target the lower abdominals. There's obviously some upper ab and oblique activation, and vice versa for the first exercise. But that's the 3 supersets that we did for abs. After that, it was just 3 sets of a gym length of farmer's walk, and that was it for the entire hypertrophy and muscular endurance workout. This was Tuesday's workout on the current training split, and Thursday we are back for a power day. where there's a lot of explosive type movements, working on explosive strength. There's plyometric movements, and I'll have a video to detail that as well. If there is anything else that you guys want to know or have insight or a look into for this particular phase of my off season, or about this training block, or questions or comments or anything to do with the next prospective training block, please let me know. Leave a comment. You could also message me on any of my social media accounts. I'm always very receptive to any sort of messages that I receive. That's about it for this video update. Much shorter video, obviously. Didn't have to go through the warm-up. I did the exact same warm-up before this workout as well, and then also the no physique update. But until next time, guys, have fun, and you'll hear from me again soon.